Hello and welcome to Cooking with Ed. I'm your host, Ed Newhouse. Today we're making things that are fried using a deep fryer. Deep fryers get a lot of bad rap from people that, like having their arteries intact, but I enjoy deep fried things. And so today we're making two deep fried things. We're making mozzarella sticks and we're making curly fries. Now, you might be saying, Ed, curly fries and mozzarella sticks is not a meal. Well, it's my house, get the hell out. I'll decide what my meals are. But anywho, so the first thing we had to do here was we had to take a deep fryer and plug it in and preheat it. Now, I don't necessarily know how long no, I don't. I don't know what temperature that's supposed to be at. A lot of times with these things, it'll say on the package what temperature you're needed at, but these I don't even think are supposed to be deep fried at home. But I'm going to do it anyway. So what I do is normally you just plug it in, put it in for like 10 minutes. That'll do it. And so we're making two things here, and now one of the things is if you're deep frying something, if you're making, for instance, the mozzarella sticks, since you're keeping it in the oil, if you put the mozzarella sticks first, all the breading from the mozzarella sticks is going to stay in the oil, and then it's going to get all over the curly fries. So that's why I'm going to make the curly fries first. Now these are Arby's brand curly fries, and a lot of people, these are one of the, sometimes when you're at the store you'll see, frozen food that is of a fast food variety or something like that, and you wonder, is it as good as, what you get in the store? Arby's, these curly fries, I can verify, I've had them before, they taste just like the ones you get at Arby's, so I would recommend them. If you like the curly fries at Arby's, I'd recommend these. One thing to the people of Arby's, if you're watching this, because I know you are, put the mozzarella sticks in stores, the Arby's brand mozzarella sticks. I maintain the best mozzarella sticks, bar none, in the biz. But I don't know, I haven't been able to find them in stores. I haven't been able to find curly fries. Oh, one other thing. When you're making something deep fried, when you put it in the oil is going to splash back, and sometimes it'll hit you. So you got to step back a little bit so it doesn't get burned. And two, I always wear, when I'm deep frying, I always wear a shirt that's not going to show any stains. Because you can be the least clumsy person in the world, but you're still probably going to get some stains from the oil on your shirt just because of the splashback. So that's why I'm wearing a black shirt, because stains wouldn't show. So what you gotta do is, now that we got this heat preheated, I just plugged it in, let it sit for about 10 minutes. I've got about half a bag here. It's inexact. Everything about this is an inexact science, and so I'm just gonna put these in here for. See, this one. Watch how I pull my hand back when I put them in. That's so that I don't get the splashback on my hands. Yeah. I'm just putting, I did half a bag the other day, so I'm just going to do the other half of the bag today. There we go. Seems to be all of them. And so these, as I said, this is very inexact. And so what you're going to want to do is, I don't have a thermometer that I use just because too much work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stand here and watch these, and probably they're only going to stay in there for about 3 minutes. And so the next thing you're going to do though is, so once you're done with these, they're going to be obviously very oily. And you can't just put those on a plate obviously, because the oil is just going to get everywhere. So what I do is, you got to take a plate and you're going to line it with paper towels or napkins. And of course, like an idiot, I ran out of paper towels the other day and forgot to buy any more. So, thinking about napkins, if you go to the fast food place and you get some napkins in your thing, save them. Even if they're extra ones, you can use them now. So like half the napkins I end up using are ones that I got from fast food places and just didn't use during that meal. And so just take your napkins, put them on there so that way they can absorb some of that oil. I'm going to wait for this to cook, and then I'll be right back for getting them out in the mozzarella sticks portion of the show. Alright, these seem to be about done. The way I can tell they're about done is they've risen to the top. In most things, that's my rule of thumb. When I'm cooking something that's in a big vat of liquid. Once it rises to the top, then you know it's ready to go. Like that phrase, the cream rises to the top. I don't know where that comes from, but I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with this. I don't know. So, take this. If you have anything that's slotted, some sort of spoon, that's the best way to get these out of there. That way you can drain a little bit of the oil. And there you go. So put it on there. Cool. Listen to that sizzle. Fantastic. Yeah, and these napkins here that I set down before, that's a very important point, because otherwise it's going to be very, very oily and whatnot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love oil, but yeah, pain in the ass. I would set the camera down, but this is really a one-handed job. Nothing I can really do up there. These curl fries taste fantastic, though. I mean, marvelous. That's the thing. People hate on people hate me. I hate on mozzarella sticks and French fries as a meal, but well, that's because it isn't a meal. I think everything in that is a side dish. But in the Newhouse family, we have one rule, and it is eat until you're full and then stop. And I think this sort of meal is very indicative of that rule. Alright, so we've got that. Now I'm going to put these mozzarella sticks in. Now these are one you're going... Now, those I kind of just put in for a little... The fries I put in for a little bit of time and then just just washed them. These you got to pay close attention to. Alright. And you got to pay close attention to these because they... the problem with mozzarella sticks is if they overheat, they're going to start, what's the word? The cheese is going to start coming out of the breading, and then it's just going to absolutely get everywhere. And you don't want that. So you really got to pay attention to these. We're going to have those in there for about 3 minutes, and then I'll be right back. As you'll see here, the mozzarella sticks are done. I had to go ahead and take them out before I could turn the camera on because it's very important to get these out of the fryer before they're overcooked. Because, like I said, look at that. You can see a little bit of the cheese there starting to pop out of the sides. And once you first see that, you got to take it out as soon as possible because if you don't, then they're all gonna start leaking out like that at the same time. And if they do, it's a big pain in the ass because then the cheese will get all over your fryer and it's a big pain to clean up. But other than that. Anyhow, that's how you cook mozzarella sticks and French fries. I just had some French fries during the break. These are fantastic. Totally recommend them. Mozzarella sticks, I've had those before, and they're good. Anyhow, this has been Cooking with Ed. Thank you for watching.